Hola, hola! Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be demoing and reviewing and testing the MAC Magic Extension 5mm Fiber Mascara. This is what the packaging looks like, and the actual product is encased in this really cool abstract gray, black, and silver packaging, and then of course in white and yellow you have the name of the actual product. I've heard a lot about this mascara, and in particular it's all coming from MAC artists, and they'll demo it and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like it's gonna be a good mascara. So I was curious and decided to get it. This retails for $25, which I thought was not bad considering that my favorite mascaras are over $25. If you guys are curious about how this applies, how it wears, and what my thoughts are, then let's go. Alright guys, so today we are going to be playing with the new MAC Magic Extension 5mm Fiber Mascara. This is what the carton looks like, and then this is what the actual brush looks like for this mascara. So this says, ditch your false lashes. 90% said lashes achieved over the top exaggerated volume. 94% said lashes looked longer, fuller, and lifted. So this is what the actual package looks like, which I think is really cute. This retails for $25, and let me just show you guys again the brush. I'm a little torn. So I'm torn because, as you guys know, I typically go in with my Dior primer and then I'll layer my mascara on top of it. So naturally that's what I want to do, but I feel like if we really want to see what this mascara performs like, then I need to go in without a primer. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So I am going to start by layering. It's a really nice black formula. I don't know again why my lashes are looking so thin and sparse. It is building up nicely, and as you guys can see, I haven't dipped into the tube. This is just one coat or swipe. I can feel the actual comb running through the lash, but I feel like that's also counterproductive because I do think that it is thinning out certain areas, like this middle part here. I'm gonna dip again. It does build up and it does give you length, but I'm really having an issue. Okay, so looking at it up close, I'm having an issue because I can really see that this middle part needs a lot of work, and I feel like the shape of this brush isn't going to allow me to build that up because it really focuses on the inner and outer corner, which I like what it's doing for my inner corner here, but this middle area, I feel like the brush just kind of ignores it, or it just doesn't get it as well as other brushes. And again, the outer corner is building up nicely. Maybe if I use the outer corner to build the middle part. Yeah, that works. So this is going to be one of those mascaras that you have to build up. It isn't just naturally going to give you lashes or length or volume. Like, you're going to have to build this up. And it is a drier formula, but look, it's starting to clump. Remove the clump, and my lashes don't look as long. And now you can see what I'm talking about. The inner and the outer corner look full. That middle part look like I got 3 little hairs. I'm gonna do my primer on this eye and see if we can get better results. Instantly, I can already tell you I like it better. I feel like the mascara coats the lashes better. and it's not going to build up clumpily. It's going to give me just a really long, it looks so much better. Okay, the difference. So I definitely think that this mascara would work best with a primer. And I'm going to see if I can build this up. My concern is that this mascara is going to flake because it has those fibers. In the past, mascaras that add length in this manner end up flaking off, but I can tell you right now that it builds up nicely even after it's dry, because this eye was dry and it's just layering very nicely. It's not like trying to put all my lashes together or like form that really big lash. So I'm just going to continue to layer this. And again, because it is a fiber based mascara and it's meant to give you length, it's going to start clumping at the ends like this. Whereas with this eye, since I did a primer, I'm not having to go in with as many layers. And as you guys can see, it's not clumping nearly as much as the other lash was. Alright guys, so this is what the lashes look like. And as you guys can see, this eye, the ends are slightly clumpier. You see these little balls that have kind of formed. This one, not so much. This one does look fuller and longer. I have to say, I do really like the way that this eye turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Extended Play Giga Black Lash on my lower lashes. We'll come back to do the final look, and then at the very end of the day, I'm going to come back and update you guys on how this has worn and what my overall thoughts are. It's currently 7:41 a.m. and we'll see how it works throughout the day. All right, guys, so here is the final lash view. Okay, so far what I'm going to tell you is I don't like the mascara on its own unless you have fuller lashes and maybe they're thin, or unless you have like a perfect lash amount. And that means that, as you guys can see, my middle part on this lash is really thin, and I'm wondering if it's because I wore lashes this week for a maternity shoot I did. But I could tell that it was noticeably thinner, and typically I can't tell, and I haven't noticed until today. So I don't like the way that the product applies to the lashes on its own. I think that it does need a little help because the wand, let me see if I can try and show you guys here. The bottom tapers out, so it's slightly longer. It's almost like the shape of a Christmas tree, right? So it's slightly longer, and then as you get closer to the top, it just thins out. So I find that the outside really grips to the outer lashes. The inner part of the brush really grabs onto the inner part of the lashes, which I like. But then the middle, because it starts to kind of shorten, I feel like it's not necessarily gripping the lashes as well at the root the way the outer part does. Same thing for the inner corner, because your lashes are naturally shorter, and then the way that the wand moves as you're applying your mascara, you're able to grip those lashes, and the middle will just kind of get neglected. Now, with that being said, with a little help in that primer, I really do like the way that the lashes look. Again, my only concern is that I am going to have some of those fibers end up on the bottom of my eye. I'm gonna have to keep you guys posted. But so far, I have to say, it's not a bad mascara. It's $25, and I want to say it's one of the better mascaras that they have come out with in a really long time. MAC is not known for their mascaras, and I would say Hot and Naughty, Extreme Dimension, those two have been mascaras that I've enjoyed in the past. And then obviously the Extended Play Giga Black Lash is my go-to for my lower lashes. But Other than those three mascaras, I have not had a great experience with their mascaras where I would recommend them to you guys. So I'm curious to see what this one's about. Quickly, if you're wondering what I have on my lips, it's Kevyn Aucoin medium lip pencil and then this Viseart lip oil. I really like the way that it looks. I think my makeup looks really fresh today. It looks very glowy and I like the way that it looks. And I didn't film it because it's not anything special, but I do like the end result. Just wanted to put that out there. I need to get my day started, so I am going to let you guys go, but stay tuned for my final thoughts and I'll talk to you guys soon. So I forgot to come back and check in with you guys at the end of my wear test for the MAC mascara. I have it on today and I just went ahead and used my primer. So I did my primer and then went in with the mascara, and let me tell you guys, I am so impressed with this mascara. It is, again, a $25 mascara. And honestly, it just wore so well. I was expecting to have black smudges, flaking, because it is a fiber mascara, which is not unusual for me, at least, to see that happen throughout the day. But that was not the case at all. This remained on my lashes. It didn't flake off. It didn't rub off. I had no issues with it whatsoever. And my lashes, I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but sometimes with a drier formula, you know, if I even just kind of comb through my lash real quick, I'll see little black specks on my finger, and it's basically just the mascara just falling off because it's probably been on for so long. A drier formula can flake, and I didn't have any issues whatsoever. This is what the mascara looks like, and again, I didn't use it on my lower lashes. I have to say that I'm super impressed with this mascara. I think that they did a beautiful job with creating something that's going to give you length and volume, and as you guys can see, like, it's not really this really thick, heavy, chunky lash. It is a pretty decent amount of volume. The length I love. The other thing I can tell you guys is that you can build this up even after it dries. So if I were to take, let's just do it, a little bit of it now and just kind of add it to the ends, you'll see that it adds length without looking clumpy or without creating that like single thick lash. It's just, it really is a great mascara if you're somebody that wants length and volume. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. It is a great formula. It is definitely going to give you length and volume, and it wears exceptionally well. There is no flaking, there is no transferring, there is no smudging. This is a really great mascara. I'm very excited for it. So if you guys want to try it out, go for it.